There are moments in life when you come face to face with a challenge so great, so monumental, that it seems impossible. But that moment is also a defining one, because in that challenge lies the opportunity to redefine who you are and what you are capable of. The only thing that truly matters in that moment is whether you have the determination, the resilience, and the belief in yourself to say, I am going to win. The act of winning isn't just about the final victory, it's about the journey, the mindset, and the courage it takes to keep going when the world might be telling you that it's not possible. For many of us, there are dreams we harbor, aspirations that burn within us. We set out on our paths with these dreams in our hearts. But as time goes on, we face obstacles, we meet setbacks that feel like walls. We experience failures that leave us questioning our worth and our purpose. It's easy to believe in those moments that the dream is beyond our reach, that the journey is too difficult, that the end result is too far out of sight. But that is precisely when we must dig in our heels and make the decision to push forward, to stand tall and say, I am going to win. It's not enough to simply want success, to long for victory. Wanting it is not enough. We must be willing to take action. We must understand that there is a price to pay for success, and that price is not always measured in dollars and cents, but in sweat, in tears, and in the sacrifices we make along the way. The road to victory is paved with obstacles, but it's also paved with opportunities. These obstacles are not there to stop us, they are there to strengthen us. They are the crucible through which we must pass to emerge stronger, more determined, and more capable than we were before. The ability to overcome challenges begins with belief, the belief that no matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets, you have within you the strength to push through. And that belief is not just some abstract idea, it's a force that you create through your actions. Each time you face difficulty and decide not to quit, you are strengthening your belief. It is not enough to just wish for victory, you must act in alignment with it. When you step into the ring, metaphorically speaking, you are saying that you are ready for whatever comes your way. You are choosing to face the battle head on, knowing full well that winning is not guaranteed, but that you have the will to fight for it. This idea of winning is not just about the outcome of a race, or the final score in a game, or the title at the end of a career. It's about who you become in the pursuit. It's about the growth, the resilience, the wisdom you gain as you overcome every setback, every challenge, and every failure. It's about learning to stand up after being knocked down. It's about finding the strength within yourself to push forward even when the weight of the world feels like it's pressing against your chest. This is the real victory. The prize is not in the recognition, the trophies, or the accolades, it's in the transformation that happens within you as you strive for something greater than yourself. Winning is also about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Each failure teaches us something valuable. Each misstep brings us closer to the person we need to be to achieve our goals. The person who wins is not the one who never fails, but the one who refuses to be defeated by failure. The willingness to rise after every fall, to learn from every mistake, and to continue moving forward with unwavering resolve, this is the true measure of success. Every winner faces moments of doubt, moments when the world seems to be against them. Every great story is full of moments where the hero is unsure, where the road is tough, where the goal seems impossible to reach. But it is in those moments that the decision is made. Will you choose to keep going? Or will you surrender to the difficulty? Will you decide that no matter what comes your way, you are going to push through? This is where the real power lies, not in the outcome, but in the decision to persist. One of the most powerful aspects of winning is the influence it has not only on your own life, but on the lives of those around you. When you decide to win, when you choose to rise above your circumstances and persist in the face of adversity, you are setting an example. You are showing others that it is possible to overcome, that it is possible to achieve greatness no matter where you come from or what obstacles stand in your way. By continuing to push forward, you are inspiring others to do the same. Your victory becomes theirs as well. You become a beacon of hope, a symbol of what is possible when someone refuses to give up. But let's not forget that winning requires something else, an understanding of the importance of hard work. Winning is not a gift it's earned through consistent effort, focus, and determination. You may have the talent, the skill, the potential, but without putting in the necessary work, all of that means nothing. The journey is long, and the hours are often grueling. Success doesn't come overnight. It is the result of sustained effort over time. There are no shortcuts. The key to victory lies in the willingness to put in the work, to show up every single day, to give your best, even when you don't feel like it. It's in those moments of fatigue, when you feel like you can't go any further, that the real champions are made. Because when you push through in those moments, when you give just a little bit more than you thought you had, that's when you start to win, not just in the eyes of the world, but in the depths of your own spirit. The concept of winning also involves resilience. It's about staying strong when life knocks you down and when the weight of failure and disappointment feels overwhelming. Resilience is about refusing to stay down. It's about getting up again and again, no matter how many times life tries to knock you down. It's about bouncing back, stronger and wiser each time, learning from your experiences and continuing to move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. The key to winning is in your ability to stand firm in the face of adversity, to not let the difficulties of life define you, but to rise above them. In the pursuit of your dreams, there will be moments when you question whether it's worth it. There will be days when you feel like giving up, days when the weight of your goals seems too heavy to carry. But these are the moments that define you. These are the moments when you must decide who you will be. Will you give in to doubt, or will you rise up and say, I am going to win? It's easy to be motivated when things are going well, when success is within reach. But true winners are the ones who keep going when things get tough. They are the ones who stay focused when the road gets hard, and who keep pushing even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. This mindset is not something you are born with, it's something you build. It's something you create through your actions, through your decisions, and through your commitment to your goals. It's a muscle that grows stronger the more you exercise it. You start small, with one decision to keep going, and then another, and then another. Before you know it, that commitment becomes a part of who you are. It becomes your identity, and once it becomes your identity, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving your goals. Another key aspect of winning is focus. To win, you must have a clear vision of where you're going. You must know exactly what it is that you want to achieve, and you must keep your eyes fixed firmly on that goal. It's easy to get distracted by the noise around you, by the opinions of others, or by the things that aren't aligned with your purpose. But the winner is the one who stays focused, who maintains a laser-like concentration on their goal, no matter what. They understand that distractions are inevitable, but they also understand that their dreams are worth more than the temporary setbacks. And finally, winning is about understanding that the journey never truly ends. Victory is not a one-time event, it's a continuous process. Once you achieve one goal, you set your sights on the next. You keep climbing, you keep growing, and you keep evolving. Success is not about reaching a final destination, it's about the pursuit, the growth, the lessons learned along the way. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. The person who wins isn't the one who has already achieved everything, but the one who is still in the game, still striving, still pushing forward with everything they have. When you say, I am going to win, you are making a promise to yourself. You are committing to the journey ahead, no matter how difficult it may be. You are promising that you will face the obstacles with courage, with determination, and with a refusal to back down. You are promising that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. And in that promise, you are shaping your future one step at a time. And it is in that process, in that commitment to success, that you find the real power. It's not about the destination, but about who you become along the way. And that, my friends, is the true meaning of winning. Resilience in the face of adversity is one of the most powerful traits any individual can cultivate. Life is full of challenges, some big, some small that can test our limits and push us to the edge of our endurance. Adversity is a constant companion on the journey to success, and it is in our response to adversity that our true character is revealed. It is easy to feel defeated when faced with failure or hardship. The weight of setbacks, the sting of rejection, or the crushing feeling of not meeting expectations can make it seem as though success is out of reach. But the key to triumph is not in avoiding adversity, but in how we rise above it. Resilience is the cornerstone of that rise. It is the inner strength, the determination, and the mental fortitude to keep going even when it feels like everything is working against you. Resilience is not about being immune to hardship. It's not about pretending that challenges don't affect us. It's about how we respond to those challenges. Do we let adversity define us, or do we define ourselves through how we handle it? Resilience is the difference between staying down after a fall and getting back up again, stronger than before. It is the ability to bounce back from difficulty and continue moving forward with even greater purpose and resolve. This is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up along the way. The truth is, setbacks are inevitable. Whether it's a personal failure, a professional disappointment, or a life event that shakes you to your core, there will always be obstacles. What matters is the mindset you choose to adopt when faced with those obstacles. A resilient person understands that life is not always going to go according to plan. Dreams will be delayed, goals will be harder to achieve than expected, and things won't always go smoothly. But they also understand that setbacks are not the end of the road. They are simply part of the journey. Resilience means maintaining a sense of optimism, even when circumstances are challenging. It means refusing to accept defeat and instead finding the strength to rise again, no matter how many times you are knocked down. One of the most powerful aspects of resilience is its ability to transform failure into fuel. Failures, rejections, and mistakes are often viewed as signs of weakness or incapacity. But those who possess resilience understand that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone toward success. Failure is often the greatest teacher we will ever have. It teaches us lessons that success cannot. Through failure, we learn about our limitations, our blind spots, and the areas in which we need to grow. Resilience allows us to view failure not as a setback, but as an opportunity to learn and improve. Instead of becoming disheartened by mistakes, resilient people embrace them, learn from them, and use those lessons to come back stronger. Resilience also involves emotional strength. Life's challenges often bring with them a range of emotions: anger, frustration, sadness, disappointment, and fear. It is easy to be overwhelmed by these emotions, allowing them to dictate our actions and our mindset. But resilience is about managing those emotions, acknowledging them without letting them control us. It is the ability to experience pain and difficulty without losing sight of the bigger picture. Emotional resilience means recognizing that negative emotions are temporary and don't have to define our path. Moreover, resilience is deeply connected to self-belief. The stronger your belief in your ability to overcome challenges, the more resilient you become. When you believe that you have the capacity to weather any storm, you approach difficulties with confidence and determination. This self-belief is not about arrogance or an inflated sense of capability, but rather a grounded understanding of your inner strength. It is the understanding that no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, you have faced challenges before, and you have overcome them. Every time you push through adversity, your belief in yourself deepens. This belief becomes the foundation of your resilience, giving you the confidence to face the next challenge, no matter how daunting it may appear. Resilience is also linked to the ability to adapt. Life does not always unfold the way we expect. Plans fail, paths change, and circumstances evolve. Resilience means being able to adjust and adapt to new realities. When the original plan doesn't work, resilient individuals do not dwell on the disappointment. Instead, they quickly shift gears, pivoting to new strategies or approaches. This ability to adapt is crucial for success in any field. Those who succeed in the face of adversity are not necessarily those who have the most rigid plans, but those who are able to flex and evolve as situations change. Part of resilience is understanding that the path to success is rarely linear. It's often filled with detours, setbacks, and unexpected twists. But a resilient person recognizes that these twists are not obstacles, but part of the natural course of life. They embrace uncertainty, knowing that it is through overcoming the unknown that they will grow stronger and more capable. Another key element of resilience is persistence. No matter how many times you fall, you must be willing to get up and keep going. This is often where people give up. After facing several failures, they lose their motivation or sense of hope. But persistence is what turns failure into success. It is the will to keep trying, even when things aren't working, and the ability to keep pushing forward with determination, even when progress seems slow. Persistence is about understanding that the road to success is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when things are tough, when progress feels non-existent, but resilient individuals understand that it's all part of the process. They keep putting in the work, stay consistent, and trust that their efforts will eventually pay off. The power of resilience is also evident in how we cope with stress and adversity. Life can be incredibly demanding, and it's easy to become overwhelmed by the pressures we face. Whether it's juggling multiple responsibilities, dealing with a personal crisis, or facing professional challenges, stress is an inevitable part of life. Resilient people, however, have learned how to manage stress in healthy ways. They take time to care for themselves, whether it's through physical activity, meditation, connecting with loved ones, or simply taking a break to recharge. They understand that while stress is part of life, it's important not to let it control them. By practicing self-care and stress management techniques, resilient individuals are able to stay grounded and focused, even in the most stressful of situations. Resilience also involves having a strong sense of purpose. Those who are resilient are often deeply connected to their why, their reason for pursuing their goals. This sense of purpose gives them direction and motivation, especially when faced with adversity. When challenges arise, the resilient person draws strength from their sense of purpose. They remember why they started, what they are working towards, and how important their goals are. This sense of purpose acts as a guiding light, helping them stay focused and motivated even when the path ahead is unclear. It helps them remember that adversity is not something to be feared, but something to be overcome in pursuit of something greater. Resilience is also deeply intertwined with support systems. While resilience is often thought of as an individual trait, it is important to recognize that we don't have to face adversity alone. Having a strong support system, whether it's family, friends, mentors, or colleagues, can make all the difference in overcoming challenges. A resilient person understands the value of leaning on others for support, whether it's for guidance, encouragement, or simply a listening ear. No one can go through life's challenges completely on their own, and being able to draw strength from others is a key part of resilience. Having a support system doesn't diminish your ability to be resilient. In fact, it enhances it by providing the emotional and practical resources you need to keep going. In the face of adversity, the most powerful thing you can do is remain steadfast in your resolve to keep going. Life will challenge you, and it will test your strength in ways you never thought possible. But it is through these challenges that you will find out just how strong you really are. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you cultivate through experience, through overcoming challenges, and through learning to bounce back each time you fall. When faced with adversity, you have a choice to succumb to defeat or to rise and say, "I will keep going." Resilience is about choosing the latter. It is about deciding that no matter how tough life gets, you will not give up. You will rise again, stronger than before. Because in the end, it's not the adversity that defines you, it's how you respond to it. And the truly resilient are those who choose to rise above, who turn their setbacks into comebacks and continue their journey toward success, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Belief and action are two of the most powerful forces that shape our lives and ultimately determine our success. While many people may have the dream or the desire to achieve something great, It is the combination of belief in oneself and the willingness to take action that transforms those dreams into reality. Belief is the foundation upon which all achievements are built. It is the internal force that drives us to strive for what seems impossible, to push beyond our limits, and to endure through hardships. But belief alone is not enough. It must be followed by action. Without action, belief remains a mere thought, a wish, or a fantasy. It is through action that belief is manifested into tangible results. Belief without action is a seed that never grows, while action without belief is like trying to build a house on shaky ground. The power of belief is transformative. It is the spark that ignites the fire of ambition and the engine that powers the pursuit of our goals. It shapes the way we view ourselves and the world around us. Our beliefs about who we are, what we are capable of, and what we deserve directly influence the choices we make and the path we take. Belief creates a mindset, and this mindset has the power to either propel us towards success or hold us back from achieving our potential. When we believe in ourselves, we become unstoppable. We begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. We begin to believe that we can overcome challenges, no matter how difficult they may seem. Belief empowers us to take risks, to step outside our comfort zones, and to face the unknown with confidence. However, belief must be more than just a passive thought. It must be an active, conscious choice. The process of believing is something that we engage in every day. Our belief in ourselves is not something that is inherent or fixed, but something that we nurture and cultivate. It is influenced by our experiences, the people around us, and the stories we tell ourselves. If we have been told that we are not good enough or that we cannot achieve something, our belief can be diminished. But belief is also something that can be rebuilt and strengthened. By choosing to believe in ourselves, by choosing to focus on our strengths and our potential, we can change the way we see ourselves and the possibilities in front of us. This shift in belief can alter the trajectory of our lives. While belief is essential, it is action that makes all the difference. It is easy to say that we believe in something, but it is the actions we take that demonstrate the depth of that belief. When we truly believe in something, we are willing to put in the effort, to make sacrifices, and to take risks. We don't just wait for things to happen, we actively work toward our goals with persistence and dedication. Action is the bridge between belief and achievement. Without action, belief is just a dream. It is through action that we turn our vision into reality. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily those with the most talent or the best opportunities, but those who have the courage to take consistent, focused action toward their goals. Action is the fuel that propels us forward, even when we face setbacks and challenges. The connection between belief and action is symbiotic. Belief creates the drive and determination to take action, while action reinforces belief by showing us that our efforts are making progress. The more we act on our beliefs, the stronger our belief becomes. Every step we take toward our goals strengthens our confidence and reinforces the idea that we are capable of achieving them. This cycle of belief and action creates momentum. When we begin to see results from our actions, our belief grows stronger and we are motivated to keep going. As we take more action, we gain more confidence, which encourages us to take even more action. This positive feedback loop propels us forward, making success more likely with each step we take. However, this process is not always linear. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and obstacles that challenge our belief and test our resolve. There will be times when the action we take doesn't produce immediate results, or when the results fall short of our expectations. It is during these times that belief becomes even more crucial. The strength of our belief will determine whether we give up or push through. If our belief is strong enough, we will continue to take action despite the setbacks, knowing that success requires persistence and resilience. The most successful people are often those who have faced the most adversity, yet they continue to take action despite the obstacles. Their belief in themselves and their ability to achieve their goals never wavers, and this unwavering belief drives them to take action, no matter the circumstances. Action without belief is equally ineffective. While taking action is essential, it is important that the action is aligned with a clear belief in the outcome. Without belief, our actions become hollow, driven by fear, doubt, or uncertainty. We may take action out of obligation or because we feel that we should do something, but without belief in the purpose or the end result, the action will lack focus and commitment. When we lack belief in what we are doing, our actions become half-hearted, and the energy required to keep going is drained. We may give up quickly or fail to fully commit to the effort needed to achieve our goals. The key to successful action is belief. It is the foundation upon which effective and sustained effort is built. At the same time, belief without action can lead to frustration and disappointment. Motivation is often cited as the key to success, but motivation alone can be fleeting. It can be difficult to maintain motivation when progress is slow or when we encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But belief in our goals and our ability to achieve them can help us stay motivated even when things get tough. When we believe in something deeply, we are willing to take action every day, even when we don't feel motivated. This commitment to consistent action, driven by belief, keeps us moving toward our goals regardless of external circumstances. Over time, the results of our actions begin to build momentum, and our motivation is reignited by the progress we see. Furthermore, belief and action are not just about achieving external success, they also contribute to our personal growth and development. Believing in ourselves and taking action toward our goals builds confidence, self-esteem, and a sense of purpose. As we accomplish small milestones and take steps toward our dreams, we begin to see ourselves in a new light. We realize that we are capable of more than we thought, and this realization fuels further belief and action. Each success, no matter how small, reinforces our sense of self-worth and strengthens our belief in our abilities. It is through action, driven by belief, that we continuously evolve and become the best version of ourselves. The journey toward achieving our goals is not always easy, and it is often filled with challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties. But when belief and action are aligned, we are equipped to face whatever comes our way. Belief gives us the strength to persevere, and action provides the means to make progress. Together, they create a powerful force that propels us forward and allows us to achieve great things. When we believe in ourselves and take consistent action toward our goals, there is no limit to what we can accomplish. The power of belief and action lies not only in the outcomes they produce, but in the transformation they bring about within us along the way. Continuous growth and focus on the journey are essential elements of living a fulfilling and successful life. In a world that often emphasizes results and outcomes, it can be easy to lose sight of the process itself, the ongoing effort and commitment to personal development, learning, and self-improvement. However, it is the journey rather than the destination that shapes us into the individuals we are meant to become. Growth is not a one-time event or a final destination. It is a continuous process that unfolds over the course of a lifetime. When we focus on the journey and embrace the idea that growth is an ongoing pursuit, we begin to understand that the true value lies in the lessons we learn, the challenges we overcome, and the progress we make, no matter how small. At the heart of continuous growth is the willingness to be a lifelong learner. Life is constantly changing, and as we move forward, we encounter new challenges, perspectives, and opportunities. These experiences provide fertile ground for growth, but only if we approach them with an open mind and a hunger for learning. It is easy to become complacent, to think that we have reached a point where we no longer need to learn or improve, but this mindset stifles progress. True growth comes from a desire to learn and adapt, to remain curious and engage with the world around us. When we focus on the journey, we embrace the idea that there is always something new to learn, that there is always room to improve, and that growth is not limited to any particular stage of life. Continuous growth requires us to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. Growth does not occur in the comfort zone. It happens when we challenge ourselves, when we push beyond our current limitations, and when we step into the unknown. This requires courage and resilience. There are times when the path forward is unclear, when we are unsure of the next step, or when we face obstacles that seem insurmountable. However, it is in these moments that we experience the most growth. The journey of growth is not always smooth, and it often involves moments of struggle and failure. But these struggles are not setbacks, they are opportunities to learn, to develop new skills, and to become more resilient. By focusing on the journey and staying committed to continuous growth, we develop the strength and perseverance needed to overcome challenges and continue moving forward. One of the most powerful aspects of continuous growth is the mindset we cultivate. Growth is not just about acquiring new skills or achieving external success, it is also about developing a mindset that is open to change and improvement. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and persistence. When we adopt this mindset, we stop viewing challenges as obstacles and start seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow. This shift in perspective is crucial for staying focused on the journey. It allows us to approach life with curiosity and a sense of excitement rather than fear or resistance. A growth mindset enables us to embrace failure as part of the process, knowing that each setback brings us closer to success by teaching us valuable lessons. With this mindset, we are no longer focused solely on the end result, but on the process itself, the journey of continuous improvement and self-discovery. As we continue to grow, we also learn the importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is the practice of regularly assessing our thoughts, actions, and progress. It allows us to gain insight into our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Without self-reflection, we risk repeating the same mistakes, stagnating in our growth, and missing out on opportunities to improve. By taking the time to reflect on our experiences, we become more self-aware and better equipped to navigate the challenges ahead. Reflection is not just about looking back on the past, it is also about being present in the moment and evaluating how we can move forward with intention and purpose. When we focus on the journey, we engage in continuous self-reflection, using our experiences to guide our future decisions and actions. Another key element of continuous growth is the ability to adapt. Life is unpredictable, and the journey we set out on may not always unfold the way we expect. Sometimes we encounter detours, setbacks, or changes in direction that force us to reassess our goals and adjust our approach. This is a natural part of the growth process. Being adaptable means being able to pivot when necessary, to adjust our strategies, and to remain flexible in the face of change. It is about recognizing that there is no one right path to success, and that the journey itself is often just as important as the destination. When we focus on continuous growth, we become more adaptable, learning to embrace change and uncertainty with confidence, knowing that each new experience has the potential to enrich our journey. Growth also requires us to stay disciplined and committed to the process. While it is easy to get excited about starting something new or setting a goal, it is the discipline to keep going day after day that truly leads to growth. Commitment to the journey means putting in the work even when progress feels slow, when challenges arise, or when the end goal seems distant. It requires consistency, patience, and a deep belief that the efforts we put in today will pay off in the future. The journey of growth is not always glamorous, and there are moments when it may feel like we are not making progress at all. However, by staying disciplined and focusing on the small steps along the way, we can build momentum and continue to move forward. One of the biggest obstacles to continuous growth is the fear of failure. Many people are hesitant to embark on new journeys or pursue new goals because they fear making mistakes or falling short of expectations. However, failure is an integral part of growth. It is through failure that we learn valuable lessons, develop resilience, and gain the experience necessary to succeed in the future. By focusing on the journey rather than the end result, we can reframe failure as a stepping stone to success. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, we can see them as opportunities to improve and refine our approach. The fear of failure will always be present, but when we focus on continuous growth, We learn to face that fear with courage and perseverance, knowing that failure is not the end, but a necessary part of the process. Continuous growth also involves nurturing a sense of purpose. Without purpose, it is easy to lose motivation and direction. A sense of purpose provides the drive to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. It is the underlying reason why we pursue our goals and the vision that guides us through difficult times. When we are focused on growth, we are connected to a larger vision, one that gives meaning to the challenges and struggles we encounter along the way. Purpose helps us stay committed to the journey, even when the road is uncertain. It keeps us grounded in our values and reminds us why we are on this path in the first place. With purpose as our guiding force, we are better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of the journey and remain focused on our growth. Along the way, we must also learn to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. It is easy to become so focused on the end goal that we overlook the small victories and milestones along the way. However, celebrating progress is an essential part of staying motivated and maintaining momentum. Every step forward, no matter how minor, is a testament to our growth and our commitment to the journey. By acknowledging and celebrating these small wins, we reinforce the belief that our efforts are paying off and that we are on the right path. Celebrating progress helps us maintain a positive mindset and reminds us that growth is happening, even when it doesn't always feel like it. When we focus on the journey, we shift our attention away from the pressure of achieving specific outcomes and instead embrace the process of growth and learning. This shift in focus allows us to enjoy the experience itself rather than fixating on the result. Growth becomes less about reaching a particular destination and more about the person we become along the way. The journey of continuous growth is one of self-discovery, where we uncover our true potential, develop new skills, and expand our understanding of the world. It is a journey that is never complete, always evolving, and always offering new opportunities for learning and improvement. As we continue on our journey, it is essential to remain patient with ourselves. Growth takes time, and the process is often slower than we would like it to be. It can be easy to get frustrated or discouraged when results are not immediate, but patience is key to sustaining long-term growth. When we focus on the journey, we learn to trust the process, knowing that the cumulative efforts we make each day will eventually lead to meaningful progress. Continuous growth is about embracing the process of becoming, of constantly evolving into the best version of ourselves. It is a journey that requires patience, resilience, and a commitment to learning and improving. By focusing on the journey, we open ourselves up to new experiences, new perspectives, and endless opportunities for growth. Growth is not a destination, it is the ongoing process of learning, adapting, and striving to be better. Through this process, we become not just more skilled or knowledgeable, but more self-aware, more capable, and more connected to our purpose. As we embrace continuous growth and stay focused on the journey, we open ourselves up to the limitless possibilities of who we can become.